In this example, we're being asked to find the forward and back bearing for line AB and line AC. So let's take a look and see where line AB is coming. For bearings, as opposed to azimuths, we can come off of the north or the south directional line and go in either direction. We just have to make sure that our bearing is less than 90 degrees and we indicate where it starts and where it's going to. So this line here, if we're going to measure it from either north or south and be less than 90 degrees, we're going to have to come from the south and go towards the east. So my forward bearing for AB, I know is going to start in the south and go towards the east. And I can see I know this amount of angle is 7 degrees, 2 minutes, 54 seconds. So for my forward bearing, I'm just going to subtract that from 90 degrees. Subtract that 7 degrees, 2 minutes, 54 seconds. So I'm going to have to borrow from my degrees here. I'll make this 89 degrees, and I'll take that 1 degree and turn it into 60 minutes. And then I'll borrow 1 minute from here, make that 59 minutes, and get to 60 seconds. And now I can do my subtraction. So 60 minus 54, 6 seconds there, 59 minus 2, 57 minutes, and then 89 minus 7, 82 degrees. So my forward bearing then is south from the south, 82 degrees, 57 minutes, 6 seconds, and towards the east. To find the back bearing for line AB, we can go ahead and do like we did with the azimuths and put our north, south, east, west here. And we can think about where that's coming from. That would come from the north and kind of go to the west there. But the easy way to do the back bearing is just to flip these directional signs and use the same number. So that back bearing for AB is just instead of being from the south, now it would come from the north. It would go that same amount, 82 degrees, 57 minutes, 6 seconds, and now be going towards the west. So you can do your back bearing and kind of check that math, but that's a quick and easy way to go from forward bearing to back bearing. For line AC over here, again, when we're thinking of the forward bearing, we can come from north or south. It just has to be less than 90 degrees. And we can see, right, we can come from the north here. That's definitely going to be less than 90 degrees. So my forward bearing for AC is going to be that small amount. So it's the 90 degrees minus that 84 degrees, 23 minutes, 35 seconds. It's coming from the north and going towards the west. So we'll put those markers on the end and then figure out the middle here by subtracting that 84 degrees, 23 minutes, 35 seconds from 90. Again, we'll have to borrow. So that becomes 89 degrees, 60 minutes. We'll borrow 1 minute from there, 59 minutes, 60 seconds. So 60 minus 35, we get 25 seconds here, 36 minutes, and just a 5 degrees for that forward bearing. So from the north, 5 degrees, 36 minutes, 25 seconds towards the west. And then when we think about that back bearing, again, we can think about the end of that line and drawing our directional coordinates there, and then thinking about which way that bearing would go. We can see that's going to come from the south and go towards the east. And again, a small angle there. And just remember, you can flip those around to get that answer. So that'd be south 5 degrees, 36 minutes, 25 seconds to the east.